In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create gauge chart with Power BI. A gauge chart is perfect for highlighting a single number and how it stacks up against a goal. Think total sales versus a target for the month. I'll show you how to place it in your report and tune it so it's easy to read at a glance. Start by opening your Microsoft Power BI app on your desktop. Once it loads, open one of your existing reports so you're working inside a page that already has your data model. If the report is connected to your data set, you're ready to go. On the right side of the screen, look for the Visualizations pane. This is where all the chart types live. Click the gauge icon to add a new gauge visual to the canvas. You'll see an empty gauge appear, waiting for data. Now map your fields. In the fields well for the gauge, drag in the measure you want to track, like sales amount, into the value slot. If your report uses dates, that context will filter the gauge automatically. So when you select a specific period elsewhere in the report, the gauge will reflect that period's total. If you already have a goal or target measure in your model, drop it into target value. You can rely on the automatic minimum and maximum for a quick start and refine them in formatting if you need tighter control. With the basics in place, you can customize the look of your chart. Click Format Visual in the right panel to open styling options. Under Gauge Axis, set minimum and maximum values to ensure the needle moves in a meaningful range. Adjust the colors so the needle and fill stand out against the background, and pick a call-out value size that's legible but not overwhelming. Turn on data labels as needed, add a clear title, and choose a number format that matches your metric, for example, currency for sales. If your gauge competes with other visuals, reduce visual clutter by simplifying borders and shadows, and keep consistent fonts across the report. A few quick tips as you fine-tune. If the needle hardly moves, your range is probably too wide. If it pegs to one side, narrow the maximum or increase the minimum. For dashboards, use high contrast colors and concise titles so stakeholders can read the gauge quickly. A subtle background and careful alignment on the canvas help the chart look polished alongside your other visuals. That's all it takes to create a clean, effective gauge chart in Power BI. Add the visual, map the fields like date context and sales amount, and fine-tune the format so the story is obvious at a glance. Thank you for watching.